everyone. I think this is the 12th or 13th of August, so this is, I guess, 10 days after my surgery. So let me tell you, last night was the worst, but it's not how you're thinking. I could not sleep at all. I was up all night, and I had to do research on this to make sure I didn't have to call my doctor. But I had a burning sensation just as bad, if not worse, when I came out of the operating room. My incision was burning and tingling, and it felt like, like little sparks. And then all of a sudden, I got this groin pain. It just would not go away. And so I was up all night. So I did sleep till noon today. And so I am finished my antibiotics, and I am now walking without any assistance. But I have to be very careful, because if you move your feet inward or cockeyed, you can dislodge that implant and make your life miserable. I mean, this will be, on a pain level of 10, you can't move and you will have to be carried out of here. So I have to be very conscious of every move I make. Now, here's where I made a mistake. When I got into the bed the other night and I heard a snap, like a rubber band snap, it scared me so bad I did not move all night. So last night, I felt like something was going on. I felt like whatever I had done, it had went back. And I found out that when they do the surgery, they have to move a lot of muscle tissue and nerves. A lot of nerves are severed. So all that tingling is my nerves, trying to reconnect. And when they moved all that muscle tissue, I think what happened last night is that everything was going together. And the difference is I had a heating pad on me instead of ice. And I think it made everything come to a head, because the heat sometimes makes the blood flow. And let me tell you what, last night the blood was flowing because I couldn't sleep. And I even took pain medication and nothing worked. I'm in my pajamas. Nothing worked. I mean, it's pretty bad when Oxy doesn't even work, okay? So, every day I try to fix myself a little meal. I'm nauseous half of the day. I have to be very careful what I eat, because I will be up all night with heartburn. So I already gone through one whole bottle of this. Now this is my next bottle, okay? So I'm taking the stool softener, and it got hot in the sun, so a lot of the stool softener capsules are slimy, and when I swallow, it's gross, but I have to take them. I don't want to waste them. So I have to take 2. One does not work. And then on a real desperate day, I will use a glycerin suppository. Okay. So I still have all of my, my patch or waterproof bandage on. I did take a bath the other night, and it was very difficult for me to get out of the tub, and I think that hurt me, whatever I was doing to get out. And I have to be very careful because I could fall and there's nobody here. So, oh God, look at this. I was experimenting with some dark makeup. I don't know, it's a little dramatic, but I'm not going anywhere, so what the hell. So I finally have somebody that's going to come over here tomorrow and help me do some things that guys are good at. And there's about 3 things. And I know he's respectable, reliable, so I'm kind of looking forward to it. But certain parts of my house are a mess. because I still have not unpacked, put away a lot of stuff from New York, and now I have to unpack from the hospital. See, this is my life. All I do is pack, unpack, pack, unpack. Someone asked me how I get groceries up the stairs. I don't. I can't. I can barely make it up the stairs. So today I got on Amazon and ordered maybe just 2 things. Maybe I can get someone to help me or bring it up the elevator, because there is a cart here. So I have put my house up for sale. I have it on the area yard sale stuff, like, houses for sale. I do not want to list it with a realtor. I don't need to. So yeah, put it up for sale. And I wanted to thank you, Brian. And there's another person. Would have to get my phone out, but thank you so much. That $8 or $12 that you send, will actually buy me milk and a loaf of bread. Now my girlfriend bought me some milk and bread, and that's gone already. So it takes so much energy to get ready to even go out the door. I have to bottle up my energy. But I have to get into bed a very special way, because you cannot twist that implant right now. It's very susceptible to damage. So you have to be very careful whatever you do. And last time I had this, my daughter's little wiener dogs was here, and one of them was running out the front door, and the deck where you go over, 2 flights. I didn't know how bad his eyesight was, this little dog, because I don't know the dog as that well. I ran and fell on the dog so that it would not go over the balcony, because the person who did flood me 8 times, he did go off the balcony, and he's 3 stories up, and he was brain damaged really bad. I would hear him cussing and threatening to kill his caretaker. And I'm telling you, I recorded all this, because you never know. You never know if someone, ain't going to be here tomorrow. But that's one reason why I got in the mode to get out of here, is that situation. And then they flooded me 8 times. And then their son who inherited it, he flooded me twice. So, but everything's fixed, and my new neighbor upstairs has had a professional come in, and there's nothing wrong, and it hasn't flooded, and I am very, very grateful. Okay. So, my sister sent me a beautiful, beautiful card. I should go get it, but I don't want to get up. So, like I said, I'm nauseous a lot, and I have to lay down a lot. If you can sit, you can lay down. If you can stand, you can sit. So you have to follow those rules. And I am walking a lot around my unit. My ex-husband said, if you're going to go to work, they're going to have to tie a belt around you, because he knows I jump up and down, up and down. Now, my boss had put me on the schedule 2 days from now, and I thought about it. I still haven't got my stitches taken out, and he hasn't really, given me the go-ahead or the thumbs up. I'm sure when he sees me walk, because they always make you walk when you're with an orthopedic surgeon. So, so I get my stitches taken out next week, and then I go to work the next day. Everybody says, well, why aren't you taking 30 days off? Well, I can't, because I have bills. I don't know if people think money just magically falls down. It does not. I have to make the money, and I've already lost probably 3.5 weeks of income, which is like $2,000, I think. So, yeah, I just talked to my ex today, and he's buying a new bucket truck. So that's kind of exciting. It's in Georgia. He's going to go get it. So, he calls and checks on me every day, which is very, very nice. and his maid or caretaker, he has someone to care for the dogs. She's got a very bad sinus infection. I told her, get the Demista. I think I have it right here. This is it. Demista. This changed my life. I used to suffer from sinus infections to the point where I was bedridden for a week, and then it would turn horrible. And I went to an ear, nose, and throat doctor in Woodbridge, Virginia, and you can't buy this over the counter. You got to get this from the doctor. It's Demista, and I spray this up. I don't know. Maybe I should do it right now. Let me see. I don't know. Just one little squirt. Let me tell you what, you won't get sinus infections. So her doctor had given her a Medrol dose pack, and that's prednisone or steroid. So that helps open up those airways. But I remember vacationing in Florida, and I had to stick my head in boiling, like not my head in boiling water, but I boiled water and let the vapors hit me. I was in that much pain because when I go to different weather patterns, different atmospheres, that's when it happens. Because when I go to the Dominican, I'm like 5-7 days of sniffing and all that stuff. So yeah, so today I did go over some bills. That's about all I did. I'm trying to get my trash out. I go out in the middle of the night because I don't want anybody to see me in my pajamas. Oh, but everybody here is seeing me in my pajamas. These are really soft. I am giving away all my pajamas that are cotton because I have to have this kind of material. Also, what I've been doing is I've been using the generic Latisse on my eyelashes. For some reason, it's not working. I don't know. It's always worked in the past. Maybe the bottle's too old. I should check the expiration. But I've been using it every night, and my skin is peeling everywhere. So I'm going to have to do a microdermabrasion tomorrow. So last night was horrid. And I had to cancel my doctor's appointment about my ear because I think something's in my ear right here. They already told me that my hearing is horrible. But I think they said 1 out of 10, I was at 10. I don't know, because he was laughing and joking, so I don't know how to take that. But when these people are wearing masks, it's very hard for me to read lips. So, yeah, my son may come up. He's not good on the phone. He hates that, and I hate it too. We cannot converse. If I say something, he'll get a little irritated, and if he says something, then I get a little irritated. So he's not a good communication person over the telephone. He is wonderful in person. He has my full attention, and he has my full attention, and we connect, like we know what each other is going to say before we say it. And my daddy and I were like that. Very, very, it's very odd to see us together. People could not believe how we clicked. Now with my mother, you never knew what the hell she was going to say. But, oh my God. So, yeah, my mother's never smoked, never had a beer. Very, very straight-laced woman. I know if you said a bad word in the house, we never did. We weren't allowed to. My daddy did sometimes. But let's see, I'm getting off subject. I've been trying to fold clothes and trying to keep the laundry up. And because my appetite has changed, don't feel like eating. And something happened when I was under anesthesia. I don't like anything sweet now. It's horrible. I used to like live off of sweets. Now the anesthesia did something to me, to my taste buds. I don't know if it's a tinny taste, but I just want to throw it up. If I put anything sweet, to me it is so sweet. So I think I've gotten to the point where I'm trying to retrain my taste buds to enjoy like vegetables and fruit. So I would love to go to the grocery store tomorrow. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I have to get dressed. But then I've got this gentleman coming over. He'd probably bring his wife, whatever. He should not be here more than an hour, you know, so I guess I'll have to get out of my pajamas. So if any of you are having hip replacements, I know a lot of you stress about it. Don't. Because when the pain is bad enough that you can't be with your family, you can't do your housework, or you can't even work anymore, that's when you have hip surgery. Everybody goes, well, I don't know if it's time. Well, when I had my other hip done, I was limping so bad I couldn't walk. I had to hold on to the hallway. I couldn't walk at all. That's how bad it went to the wire like that. Now with this other hip, I was still working and only limping maybe 1 out of 10 steps. So I know people were saying, well, I don't know if she needs a hip replacement. She seemed to be doing just fine. Well, it's not really how you walk. It's what's showing up on the x-ray. It's the deterioration and the arthritic and the bone spurs. That's what determines. I'm getting nauseous again. Oh my God. Hold on. I'm gonna get a nausea pill. Oh my God. Ow, I have to keep masks in my purse. Ow, I just hit my stitches. So, yeah, they gave me these pills. I put them underneath my tongue. So I've lost 4 pounds. I don't know where this nausea comes from all of a sudden. So I hate these blister packs. I can't open them to save my life. I have to put glasses on. Let's see. You know, they don't know where you're supposed to start. I don't know. I don't want to take up y'all's time. But, people, I am on Instagram, and a lot of people are trying to contact me from foreign countries, you know, or PMing me. I hardly ever check that. I hardly ever answer my phone because my sleep is so important. So don't try to contact me because I apologize in advance. Now, a couple of you who've been watching me for years, you know how to get a hold of me. You know, I have a box number. I have a gentleman I apologize to. You know who you are. He writes me letters and he makes my day. He really does. To know that somebody's out there and he's thinking about me, but I haven't had a chance to write that letter back to you. Again, I apologize. If you saw my laundry and my refrigerator needs to be cleaned out, oh my God, I apologize for not doing that. So let me put this under my tongue. So it only takes a second. Oh, did I tell you about the raccoon? Well, let me tell you about the raccoon. I heard something outside my bedroom window. I was pecking at my window. I go, oh, he missed my grandson. I said, well, he's got keys to my place. Why is he on the deck pecking at my bedroom door? And then I realized it wasn't normal. So I got scared. So I got my gun. I went around to the other side of the porch. Pulled open the window. Now I had to tell myself, whatever I'm seeing, whatever's out there, not to jump because I could have fell and dislocated my hip. So I made a mindset that no matter what I saw, I would be calm. So opened the curtain really fast, and it was a raccoon staring at me, and I stared back. I was trying to let him know, okay, if you want to visit me, that's fine. So yesterday I was sweeping off my deck a little bit because it hurts to do everything kind of, and I found out why he's on my deck, because I had a Maxwell House, you know, the blue plastic things at Maxwell House. I had put some leftover bird seed in there, and it was capped, right? I mean, you have to like twist it to get it open. Well, raccoons, they can do that because they got, I think they got a thumb, and they can open things. So I figured that out. But I haven't been feeding my birds because the HOA is getting ready to have a meeting, and I don't want them getting after me for bird seed being on the ground. The things that people bitch about, you know? So, I have to tell you this. When you have any kind of major surgery, you can get depressed. And it's okay. I now know about this, so I try to keep myself in a good way, and I try to, I turn off my phone, I block my whole family because there's a lot of drama going on in my family every day. So, I mean, I think I have 1,000 people in my family. I block them all so that I don't get involved in the nitpicky. And when I do get involved, then it goes around the whole family because I'm the matriarch. So when I try to do something or say something to help somebody in my family, some people will take it the wrong way, or whoever is passing on the message, they can like change it. It's like the telephone. If you ever played telephone, you tell 10 people something and get to the end, it's totally changed. Well, that's what happens in our family. So that's why I have to stay away from that drama. Yeah, so good night, everyone. I need, it's like 12:30 at night. I need to wash my face and get in the bed and get some rest. I got a big day tomorrow, and thank you guys for watching. I've been on, I got now over 26,000 subscribers. That's great. Now, I started out doing a makeup tutorial, and everybody laughed about it. But I've done many since then that were pretty nice, like Get Ready With Me. And I used to do, you know, outfits. I got a lot of views for those because a lot of people think I'm morbidly obese. I am not. I'm size 12. Yeah, so. But let me tell you what. Big girls can have fun too, everybody. Big girls. I don't know. Bye.